It's the final game of Week 4 of the Retro Bowl League, but it may also be the best game as we are getting you ready for the Baltimore Ravens against the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's take a look at the standings in the AFC North. This is a huge game within the division. The Ravens are still undefeated. The Bengals are not too far behind. They have a 2-1 record. The Browns are right there as well. They have a 3-1 record, and the Steelers have still yet to win a game. Big game coming up between the Ravens and the Bengals. What a fun way it is to close out this week of Retro Bowl action. It's been a fun week of games, all divisional games. We are getting ready for the kickoff. And the Baltimore Ravens will get the ball first at their own 32-yard line. First down for the Ravens. Gonna throw on the very first play. It is complete. Big hit right there, but it is enough for a first down. First down for Baltimore. He is going to throw, and it is complete. Able to get a block and a first down. He's pushed out of bounds. Now the Baltimore receiving core very fast and able to block defenders. That one is complete. First down inside the 30. The Ravens offense sometimes looks unstoppable. We'll see how they are able to do in this game. First down under pressure, gets rid of it, and it is complete for a first down and more. Inside the 10 and all the way for a touchdown. What a start for the Ravens. What a start indeed. I mean, how about this play? Under pressure, almost gets sacked, just gets rid of the football in time. And good thing he did because it results in a touchdown. Opening drive touchdown for the Baltimore Ravens. Extra point is up and good. 7-0. What a start for the Ravens. Took them less than a minute to drive down the field and score. Now the Bengals get a taste of the ball for the first time in this game. First down for the Bengals. They're also going to bring pressure. The Ravens will. It is complete. First down Cincinnati. There he goes. It's a foot race. And he breaks the tackle. Inside the 30. He's going to take it all the way for the touchdown. What a response from the Cincinnati Bengals. 64 yards. Wow, what a response indeed. And that's the issue. If you're going to bring pressure, it can be risky sometimes because there are less defenders down the field to cover the receivers. And you saw that exactly on that play. How about that? 64 yards. I don't think anybody expected the Bengals to respond that quickly, but they did. And the extra point is good. All tied up at 7. What a game this is so far. Big game here in the ultra-competitive AFC North. Now it's first down for Baltimore. Lots of time throwing it deep, but there's just no one in the area. And say it's good sometimes not to bring pressure because you can cover the receivers well down the field. Second down and 10. Here's the throw over the middle. What a throw that was. And it's complete for the first down. That was a beautiful throw. Landed exactly where it needed to go. Here is the run on first down and 10. Breaking tackles. But that tackle is made at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards. Second down and 2. Here is the run, and it will be enough for a first down and more. There he goes. What a run. Inside the 30. To the 20. Being chased. And they're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Baltimore. And the Ravens take the lead just like that. Lots of offense in this game. You don't usually see a lot of rushing touchdowns from that far out here in Retro Bowl, but you just saw it right here. What a run and what a touchdown for the Ravens. All right, the extra point is good, 14-7. It's all about the offenses in this game. Neither offense really been able to be stopped at all. As now the Bengals have a first down. Pressure's coming, and there he goes. Taken down. Second and 16 now. As pressure is coming once again, but what a catch and a stiff arm and a first down. Yeah, that's a big first down. That takes us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a fun game so far. The Ravens lead 14-7. Right, we're about to start the second quarter. First down for the Cincinnati Bengals. The throw over the middle. What a throw and catch for a first down. That was a beautiful throw right there. First down. Here's a quick pass to the right side of the field. That pass is complete. There's a broken tackle. And it is enough for a first down. For Cincinnati at around the 25-yard line, they're going to try to run the ball. And 4-yard gain on that run. Both teams have actually had pretty good success running the ball so far in this game. Second down. The pass is complete. There's a broken tackle. Inside the 10. Inside the 5. And it will set up first and goal. Yeah, big play. And the Bengals, their offense continues to roll. First and goal. Here is the run. And he will score. Touchdown. Looked like the Ravens should have had him at the line of scrimmage, but broken tackle right there. And now each team with a rushing touchdown in this game. Both teams have done well passing and running, so that's what makes this game very fun to watch. The extra point is up and good, all tied up at 14. If you like offense, you have come to the right place. See what defense is going to be able to make a big play first. First down for the Ravens. That pass is complete. They're already into Bengals territory, picking up 20 yards to the 45-yard line. Yeah, tackling's got to get better for both of these defenses. Pressure is coming, and he is sacked. A big sack right there. Let's see if the Ravens can respond with a big play offensively now. Second down. Here is the throw. It is complete, and it is enough for the first down. Kind of similar to what happened after the Bengals got sacked on their last drive. Able to respond with a first down. First down. Here is the run up the middle, and a nice run. And let's see if it's enough for the first down. It will depend on the spot. It will be second down in inches, so not quite enough. So they'll try to run it again, and that will be enough for a first down. And what a run! Another 10-yard run, and a tackle that saves the touchdown. Yeah, if that tackle was not made, that would have been an easy touchdown for the Ravens. First down for Baltimore. Here is the pass. It is caught for the touchdown. And the Ravens take the lead once again. Beautiful throw. He's got lots of time. And two receivers in the area. One of them able to make the catch. Jeez, the two Bengal defenders almost collided with each other there. As they're trying to break it up. Taking it to the house. Wow, what a game this is. It's been a touchdown on every possession in this game. Extra point is good. The Ravens now lead 21-14. Both these offenses cannot be stopped. Now, let's see. The Bengals only have 33 seconds to do something before the end of the half. As this pass is complete, they will call their first timeout with 22 seconds to go at the 45-yard line. First down. Ravens are going to bring pressure. He has to get rid of it. He does. It is complete. There's a broken tackle. It's a first down. Near the 40-yard line. They're almost in field goal range, and they still have a timeout. See if the Bengals can come away with some points here before the halftime break. Here's the throw. It is caught. Another broken tackle, and there he goes. Can he take it all the way to end the first half? Yes, he can. Touchdown. 39 yards. Wow. It looked like they had to settle for a field goal if they're going to run out of time, but instead, they take it all the way. And my goodness, the offensive fireworks continue in this game. Unbelievable. Craziness as the extra point is good. What a first half that was. 21-21. One of the best halves we've seen all season. And it's a big game in the AFC North as it's the 3-0 Ravens and the 2-1 Bengals. Alright, the Bengals have a chance to double up here. They have yet to have the lead yet in this game, but they have the ball here to start the second half. Pressure's coming, has to get rid of it. He does. It is complete. It's a first down and picking up 18 yards. Yeah, the Bengals, as you mentioned, have not had the lead yet in this game. Be nice playing with the lead for once, instead of trailing for the most of this game. Picking up 8 yards at around the 40-yard line. Second down and 2. Here is the throw. It is complete. They'll take it inside the 30, picking up 11 yards and a first down for the Bengals. First down for Cincinnati. Here is the throw. Dangerous throw, and it's intercepted! And it's the first turnover of the game. Yeah, that's a big turnover. Just a bit of a risky throw there. I don't like that decision to throw the football. The Ravens' coverage on the field was actually pretty good. But a huge interception for the first turnover of the game. So the Ravens defense comes up with a huge stop. And they prevent the Bengals from taking their first lead of the game. There's a 4-yard run, second down and 6. As it's going to throw over the middle. It is complete. It's a first down for the Ravens, picking up 14 yards. Yeah, let's see. The Ravens have a chance to make this a long, sustained drive, because they're starting deeper in their territory, so we'll see what happens here. Chew up more of this clock. First down. Inside the 50, multiple broken tackles before finally being forced out of bounds. Here is a quick pass to the outside. It is complete. And it will be enough for another first down inside the 40. The Ravens offense continues to roll. They've looked really good. One of the best offenses in all of Retro Bowl this season. Second down and 7. For the Ravens, here's the throw over the middle, and it's just behind the receiver. Oh, unable to connect there. That's unfortunate. This is a big third down for the Ravens. Third down. Here is the throw, and he finds his receiver for a first down. That's a big first down. Because, if the Ravens have to kick a field goal here, it really opens the door for the Bengals. That pass to the right side of the field is complete. It's a first down the sideline, inside the 10, and out of bounds at the 5. First and goal for Baltimore. They will run it. They will only pick up a yard. Yeah, good run defense there by the Bengals. Defenses are making adjustments. Second and goal. Waiting. And taken down at the 10. Yeah, quarterback should have thrown that football away. Unaware of the pressure. Final play of the third quarter. Third down and goal. Here is the throw. It is caught, and he's in for the touchdown. And the Ravens have the lead back. They certainly do. The Bengals score a touchdown to end the second quarter, and the Ravens score to end the third quarter. Huge touchdown drive for the Ravens. And even though the Bengals defense was better on that drive than they were in the first half, still unable to stop the Baltimore offense. Can anyone stop the Baltimore offense? That's the question. The extra point is good. It's now 28-21 as we are at the end of the third quarter. Right, the Bengals have just under 3 minutes to try to tie this game. They're at their own 37-yard line. First down for Cincinnati. Here is the throw. It is complete. There's a nice move and a first down into Ravens territory. Still going and brought down at the 40. That's a good way to start the drive for the Bengals. See if they can keep their momentum going offensively. First down. Here's the throw over the middle. It is complete. First down inside the 25. And now the Bengals offense once again is rolling. First down for Cincinnati. Pressure. Throws. It is caught. Another first down. Picking up 11 yards. Wow, they are really moving the ball really well down the field. First down. He's got him. First and goal. And that was the running back who made the catch. You gotta cover the running back. First down. First and goal. Here is the run. Blown up in the backfield. Yeah. Second down and goal. At the 2-yard line. Waiting, throwing, intercepted in the end zone. And it's the second consecutive interception thrown from the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, and this one is so costly. And it's just not... How about the Ravens? Look how many guys are on that receiver. I mean, there's 2 receivers right there. and there's like 6 defenders there. So that's just obviously a poor decision, but I can't believe how good of coverage there was down the field. I mean, you got to give credit to the Ravens defense. There's 6 guys there clogged up on that side of the end zone. That's pretty crazy. But a huge interception. Ravens are trying to remain undefeated. And not much there on the run, so let's see the Bengals can get a stop. Presumably they need a 3 and out. 2nd down and 10. Here is the throw. Got his running back for a first down to the 40. And at this point, the Ravens are going to just start chewing the clock. Again, you cannot call timeouts defensively here in Retro Bowl, as this run will be 7 yards long. Yeah, the Bengals are going to need a defensive stop here on this series, because if they don't get a defensive stop here, it's going to be over. There's a 2-yard gain. Well, this might be the ball game right here. 3rd down and 1. Can the Bengals get a stop? Here is the run. They cannot get a stop. The Ravens get the first down, and that might seal the deal, as the Ravens are just going to run the ball, pick up 3 yards. We're now under 20 seconds. Yeah, and 2 interceptions thrown from the Cincinnati Bengals in the second half is really what cost them the game, especially that second interception in the end zone. So costly. 3rd down and 7. Just going to try to run up as much of the clock as they can, and the clock hits triple zeros. The Ravens remain undefeated as they defeat the Cincinnati Bengals by a score of 28-21. Yeah, very high scoring in the first half. But again, this is kind of the trend we've seen in these Retro Bowl games. The defenses make adjustments in the second half, and it was a very low scoring second half. The Bengals unable to score anything in the second half because both their drives they threw interceptions. Well, the Bengals had a chance for first place in the division, at least tied for first place, but with this loss, they drop all the way to 3rd now. As you take a look at the standings in this division, the Ravens are 4-0, the Browns 3-1, and now the Bengals are 2-2. It's still a very competitive division, though, so anything can happen. The Ravens still far away from locking up this division. I will say that. Hope you guys enjoyed week 4 of the Retro Bowl League. We will see you next weekend for week number 5. Cannot wait for those games. But for now, we say so long. The Ravens defeat the Bengals 28-21.